Drink one more.
Okay, this will be enough. This will be fine. Unless you have some warmer ones.
I will drink
Okay.
our one special sauce.
Thank you.
All right, Mike.
Yeah.
It's great pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
My name is Mika. I'm doing a YouTube series called Coaching Kohtaus.
Okay.
Meeting the coaches meeting, or just seeing the coach.
Right.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't matter.
Okay.
Now we're talking about long jump.
Okay.
Surprise.
Okay.
Yeah. I want you to go back to 1991, and you know why.
Right.
Yeah. But I'm not gonna ask you how the competition went or something. We know that.
Right.
Everybody knows that. But back in the days, I wasn't a good long jumper. I was trying to do decathlon.
Okay.
Yeah. My PB is 671,
Right.
which is pretty much okay
It's
if you run sub 1200.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. But the thing is, but I still remember what I was feeling in my body
Right.
in that jump.
Right.
How about you? 895 in Tokion.
Right.
What do you remember from that jump? And do you still remember
Right.
how did it feel?
Wow. It's really special. It's a real special feeling because people ask me when did I know that I was going to break the record, and I said as soon as I stepped onto the runway. As soon as I started going through my visualization, I was like, oh yeah, this is about to happen right now, because my focus was like a laser. And Carl Lewis had just finished jumping 891, the furthest jump in history, and I was really, really charged up and really fired up, and I was angry, and it was like, I wish I could like put that moment in a bottle and save that feeling, because I knew I was about to do something crazy, but I've been training for that, so let's go do it, shock the world right now.
Yeah, and you did have a jump 890 fall jump before.
Right.
Yeah, like earlier the season, right?
Well, yeah, a couple times.
Okay,
Yeah, a
so
couple
you
times.
actually you knew it,
I
that
knew
you
it.
can do it.
Yeah. For the prior two seasons, each in 1990 and also during 91, I had a few jumps that were either 890 or very close on foul or fair or whatever. So I knew that it was a possibility. It was close, because like even now, being the world record holder, if somebody jumps 860 a few times or even 870, all right, gotta watch, because that 895 is not that far away. They can get lucky on one. It may not be for sure, but they can get lucky, So for me, I knew that, okay, I can catch one. And not to mention, for me, it wasn't gonna be about luck. I was shooting for that on that day,
How big thing was that there was a Carl Lewis against you in that competition?
Right. Well, I think that was key. I mean, I think that I would have broken the world record without Carl, but he made it a lot easier, because I didn't have a chance to think about, okay, I'm trying to break the world record. I'm just trying to go to first place against that guy.
Yeah.
So my focus was all on him. So it really helped. It helped a lot, because he set the standard so high. Because without him, I mean, Bob Beamon probably would have the world record, probably, and it would be a different event, So for me, it was great to compete against him, but also it was kind of bad because it was hard to beat him, But yeah, and plus he is a great competitor. He didn't want to lose, and neither did I. So it was like
Actually, that was a perfect matchup.
Yeah, it was perfect. If it was like a heavyweight championship boxing match.
Yeah.
That's what it was. And the good thing is we both were at our best when it happened.
Yeah.
So it wasn't like he was on the downside of his career. He was at his very best, and I got him at his very best. So it was no debating it.
Okay. Next question. Let's take back to high school
Right.
and college. It wasn't obvious that you're gonna be a long jumper.
Right.
you were a basketball player,
Mhm.
and then you switched. Why did you do that?
Well,
Not for money, I think.
no, I mean, at that point, I wasn't thinking about the money aspect. I was mainly thinking, where can I get a scholarship to go to the university for free? You know, so is it going to be basketball? Is it going to be athletics? And so I wanted to play basketball, but it didn't quite work out. So I got athletics instead. And actually, I was supposed to do both, but it didn't work out. But it's okay. I mean, with most people, or even, especially with the athletes, they always think, oh, I could have done that too, I could have done that too. So everybody says that.
Yeah.
And so I have the same thing. But I don't feel like I would have necessarily played pro, but I would have been good. I would have been good.
That's why I was asking about this college, and I will ask more about the college, because in Finland people really don't understand the situation in States,
Right.
and what is the value of scholarships.
Right, yeah.
Because here you go to university
For free.
basically for free,
Yeah.
but in States you don't.
You don't,
And
no.
so it's like if you get 4 years plus 2 years education by
Right.
scholarship, it's like hundreds of thousands of dollars.
Exactly.
And basically you can be a professional in that time.
Pretty much.
Without pay,
Without
getting
paid.
paid.
Right. But you are kind of
Yeah.
professional though, right?
I was 2002, 2004 in Texas Tech University
Oh, okay.
coaching track.
Okay.
So I know something
So
about
you know.
the system.
Oh, yeah.
But all of my viewers, people, they don't know.
Right.
So
Were you on scholarship?
no, I was coaching.
You're coaching. Oh, you're coaching there.
Yeah,
Okay.
I was coaching. Yeah.
Okay.
And I had one athlete from Finland with me,
Okay.
decathlete,
Yeah.
who had a full
scholarship.
Yeah.
Mhm.
But only 2 years because the age.
The age, right? Yeah.
Came up.
Yeah.
Okay, but when you think about college time,
Yeah.
let's say 3 or 4 things which were good for your long jump career. So what did you have to make you better long jumper?
Right.
This is more like youngsters in Finland when they're thinking like, should I go to States or not?
Right. Well, the big thing that happens, and as you know, it's a great level of competition. You know, because it's not quite maybe world class, but it's still really good every week. You're gonna run, and you may even compete against some world class athletes too. So the competition itself is really beneficial. And then also, there's not the pressure. You don't have to be an Olympic champion. You don't even have to be an NCAA champion. You have to just be a good student, be a good teammate, and try to do your best.
And get some points for the university.
And get some points when you exactly. So the expectations not so. My expectations were way higher than what the school had, for me. But it's good though that I didn't have to.
Yeah. How long you jumped in college?
In college, my best 8:28, but I was known already for fouling. So many 850, 860 fouls already.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you knew that your level is higher than
Right.
the actual result.
Exactly. And I had already gone, to the Olympic trials in '84, and I got sixth place then. I competed overseas on the circuit and stuff. So it was just, it was a matter of time. It was coming.
How about which university, which college you?
UCLA.
Went? Okay, UCLA. Coaching level was good. Probably like things around you like medical attention, nutrition, everything, physiotherapy. Or was it good?
I mean, at UCLA, there were good things available, but that was mostly for football and basketball.
Okay.
The other sports you get it, but not as much. And my individual coach for jumping, he's a really nice guy, and he's a good friend, but he wasn't necessarily the best coach for me. He was more of a high jumper, so he didn't really know long jump very well. So that didn't help there so much. But the head coach, whose name is John Smith, I don't know if you heard of John Smith.
Yeah.
John was the head coach, and John came to UCLA the same time that I did. So we kind of started together. So I did all my running with John. So that's where I really learned about running. And then also at the same time, Jackie Joyner-Kersee and Flojo trained at UCLA.
Okay.
Amongst other Olympians and world record holders. So to be there, it's like, because back then UCLA was the place to go.
Yeah, that was actually your college.
Yeah,
like athletics wise, like
right.
track and field.
Right.
Track and field college was there because these athletes.
Exactly.
Yeah,
exactly.
And that's something what I've been learning during the years.
Mm-hmm.
That most of the things that you can learn is at the track. Keep your eyes and ears open.
Exactly.
Like.
Exactly.
I've been like 2 years in South Africa for training camps.
Yeah.
Different time periods. But when there was a coaching, I was watching around. When there was an off day, I was at the track.
Right.
Talking, watching, learning.
Exactly.
And
that's a good thing. Yeah.
That's the best what you can actually have.
That's so true. And the good thing about athletics too, if you go talk to some of the coaches, they'll just tell you.
Yeah, exactly.
They'll tell you what it is. They'll tell you the training. They'll tell you what they're trying to do. So it's really good. I've always been the same way. When I was as an athlete even, when I was at the Olympics or at the World Championships or at competitions, I'd be on the warm-up track. What's that guy doing? What's that girl doing? Oh, I like that drill. What's that? What's that? What's that? And I go talk to the coach, talk to him after. What are you trying to do? So I was always, and even still now, I'm stealing stuff from other people. Because there's so much good stuff out there, you know. And the thing is, coaching is not an exact science.
No, it's not.
There's people who think this way, some people think that way, all over the place. And for me, especially, my background wasn't your normal background. So I know it's different ways of doing it. So even now, as a coach, I'm looking at the other jumpers like, why aren't you guys calling me? You need to be calling me. There's only a few people who knows what it smells like out there.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously it's not working because nobody else has been out there. So whoever's coaching you, it might be a good idea to come talk to me.
Exactly. Hey, 8, 9, 5.
Exactly.
that tells a lot.
And that was just the beginning. That's a number, but really it was even further than that.
Yeah.
And also, I'm a good coach. And I'm truthful. So whenever I coach an athlete, they're my best friend for life. Because that's how I do my relationships. I always I'm friendly anyway, but when you spend every day with somebody.
Exactly.
So always, like right now, I have about maybe 5 athletes I'm working with, and one of them is hoping to compete world class, and we're getting really close. And because the thing is, I believe in him, and he obviously believes in me, but he really believes in me now that we've been training. Because he's like, wow, I didn't know that. I didn't know that. I didn't know that. And I'm like, exactly. That's why you're here. And people don't, because like when I work with other athletes, I always make them feel like they don't know what they're talking about. I'll tell them, I said, you don't even know how to walk. You don't even know how to put your foot on the ground and move to the movement of your foot. You don't even know that, let alone how to run or jump at a high velocity. It takes a lot of small things being very particular. And that's what I am. I'm very particular because the difference between winning and losing can be a centimeter.
Yeah. Okay. One more question.
Yeah.
And that is what would be your advices for youngsters?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say 15 to 17 years old guys who are doing long jump.
Right.
What should they do and what not?
First thing is to make sure they're having fun. Make it fun, because it makes it a lot easier. You know, when you're just having fun. Work hard, train hard, everything else, but enjoy it. You're outside, you're having fun, you're jumping in sand, you're out there showing off in front of people, enjoy it. And then as far as technically, work on your speed. Because the best way to jump far is to run fast. If you're running fast, you can get away with a lot of mistakes because you're going so fast. And then the thing is just, like for me, my jump training was playing basketball. So, you know, I recommend that even the athletes don't play basketball, that they go into the gym though and jump at the rim. So if they can't play, just run up there and try to dunk the basketball, or run and just grab the rim. But that kind of jumping is really, really beneficial, I think, for competition. You know, and then the last thing is just figure out what you want to do. What's your goal? Is your goal to be the best in your area? Is it to be the best in the country? Is it to be the best in the world? Whatever it is, figure that out and make a plan. And then see where it goes.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Have fun in Finland.
Thank you. Appreciate it.